right, so this is what I use. I have this super bait. It's I don't know what size that is. This is small. I think it's a 6-pound bucket, but I'll take about half of that, put it in a bucket or something like this, fill it up with water. I'll let it soak. I'll put about 1/3 of this bottle of crab and shrimp fuel in there. Just let it sit until they're nice and soft and ready to mix. When I mix this, I'll probably put about 2 of these cans of, if you can see that, with ocean, whitefish, and tuna. This works pretty good. And then I'll mix it into a paste that's about the consistency of peanut butter. And then I'll stuff it in here, in these little canisters. And this seems to work pretty good. But I'll be back and I'll show you how I do it. All right, so what I have here are the pellets. I put it in a bucket so I can mix it up. This sat overnight in water and that crab and shrimp fuel, and it's soft so that I can mix it up with the paddle. And I'll take this can of mackerel in brine, just pour it in there, and then the cat food, and another one. And then I bought this paddle. It's for mixing paint. So I'm gonna mix this up. It's gonna take a while so it doesn't splash all over the place. Just mix it all up really good, and I'll be right back and show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so I have it all mixed up, and it's about the consistency of peanut butter. Not runny, not thick, but anyway, I'm gonna take and put it in these canisters that I'm gonna hang in the pot. So I'll just start filling them up. And if you make it too wet, it's kind of difficult to get it in these canisters, but if you leave it just a little on the thick side, they fill up pretty good. So it's pretty simple. Basically, that's it. And there is a canister ready to go. Put the lid on. And this year I'm going to try something different. I'm going to have 2 that I have frozen. I'm going to put 2 in the freezer and see if it lasts longer, because after about 30 minutes in the water, about half of this will be gone. And I know it bleeds out and it attracts the shrimp, but I'm just gonna try freezing 2 of them and see what happens. I usually get a limit in 1 pot, and you're allowed 2 pots, so we'll just see what happens. But I'll fill 4 of these up, and hopefully tomorrow we get our 80 shrimp. All right, we'll see ya. All right, here we go. 2023 Puget Sound spot shrimp. Let's go! Racing to the spot! It's gonna be a fun day. A lot of people, a lot of shrimp. Ow. Nice morning. A few guys out here. I expected there to be more, as many were leaving the boat launch this morning. But I'm pretty much pig loaded today. Man, what a good place to live. Pacific Northwest. What a beautiful place. I couldn't imagine living someplace where there was no water, where there was no coast, no ocean, no sound. This is just an awesome place. There we go. Got some people putting out some pots. Got a little excited, put them out a little early, but you know, it's pretty close. There we go. Look at that. They're dropping. They're dumping. Let's back up just a little bit. All right, it's 9:01. Here we go. Let's throw a pot. Here we go. Trent, 2023. On a buoy, so I know which one's ours. Yep. All right, there's one. Let's find a spot, throw another one out. People, all these boats. All right, we'll give it maybe a half hour, 45 minutes. We'll come back and shrimp feast. All right, well, it's been an hour. Let's see what we have. I think these are ours right here. Coming up. Yeah. Go ahead and grab them. Go. I love this pot puller. It makes it so nice. 400 feet of line is a lot to pull up by hand. All right. Here we go. Got a long way to go. 400 feet's a long way. Wow, that's a lot of line. as I can see it. Oh wow, it's full. Can you see that? Look at how much shrimp are in there, and they're huge. Let's get that on the boat here. That's gonna be a heavy one to lift over. Wow, those are big. There we go. Look at that. Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a limit right there. That is a lot of shrimp. Holy crap. What a good year. Look at the shrimp in there. Holy shit. That is a lot of shrimp. Let's get them poured and processed. Sounds like everybody else is having a good time too. I can hear yells and screams. Yeah, that's a limit. I think we'll be pouring the next pot back. Oh wow, check that out. That is a lot of shrimp. Let's count our 80. So hopefully we can get them back in before any of them die. Look at that. That is a Puget Sound spot shrimp. Those things are huge. The biggest ones here. And wow, they're big. 80. We're just gonna leave this one in the water and dump it because we got our limit off at the first pot. Well, there it is. It's just as big as the first one. Look at all of them. So I'm just gonna let all those go. That is a lot of shrimp. Check them out. That is pretty cool. Look at that. That is a lot of shrimp. Puget Sound spot shrimp. They're so delicious too. All right, I'm gonna let these go. There we go. Say goodbye. You need to go be with your friends. Don't you? Swim out, swim free. There you go, you too. And just like that, spot shrimp is over until they open it up sometime next month in June. And extremely fortunate. Look out there at all the guys. Look at them. They're all getting a ton of shrimp. Also, some happy fishermen out there. Gonna be having a feast tonight. Love it. Shrimp tacos, shrimp frio, shrimp kebabs, shrimp pancakes, and just shrimp for days. All right, I'll be back to show you how I clean them, and then later tonight we'll have a cook. All right, so the way I do it is right here. You can push and twist, and sometimes if you're lucky you get the poo, but basically that's it. Yep, there we go, just like that. And then you have to keep the heads, it's part of the rules, but I'm going to go through this process here. There we go, there's the poo string. Sometimes you can get that out. There's a technique of doing it, and I'm sure I'll get it. It's been a year, so I'm going to go through all of these, all 80 of them, make sure I got the right amount, and then we're going to eat a couple of them raw. But these are pretty big. Yeah. There's the poo. Oh, look at that. Puget Sound spot shrimp. Look at that. They are so big. I always have my GoPro pointed in the wrong direction. And then when you get the footage, what really matters isn't in the shot. But that is a Puget Sound spot shrimp. Look at that. So good. There's got to be so many crawling around on the bottom to get that many in a pot. So the soak was about 50 minutes, and as you can see, we got a limit in one pot and had 2 pots out. I think next year I'm just going to put 1 pot out. Either that or get some smaller pots. And they have these beaks that are really sharp. Right here on the nose. That's really sharp. You get stabbed by that, and that's going to hurt. So I'm going to go through all these, and I'll be right back. All done. There's 80 Puget Sound spot shrimp ready to go. It's going to be a good cook tonight. Not quite sure what I'm going to cook. I'm going to look at some recipes, and we'll see you back later for a cook. Bye.